Have you ever felt like happiness is a fish swimming just beyond your grasp? You chase it through promotions, relationships, that perfect vacation, only to find the thrill fading faster than a Snapchat story. Here's a secret. Your brain isn't broken. In fact, this exhausting chase is written into the DNA of being human. By the end of this video, you'll understand why we're wired to crave what we can't hold, and how an ancient Islamic teaching might hold the key to escaping the trap. Imagine you're in a desert, parched and exhausted. Ahead you spot an oasis, lush palms, sparkling water. You sprint toward it, only to watch it vanish into hot air. This, friends, is your brain on the hedonic treadmill. Psychologists use this term to describe how we adapt to joy quickly. Win the lottery? Studies show you'll return to your baseline happiness within a year. Lose a limb? Astonishingly, most people rebound emotionally. Our minds are mirage machines, forever resetting the finish line. But why? Evolutionary biologists argued this restlessness kept our ancestors alive. If they'd been content with one berry bush, they'd have starved. Philosophers like the Buddha called this tanha, the endless thirst. Yet here's where it gets interesting. 1,400 years ago, the Quran described this human trait in Surah Al-Hadid. You love wealth with immense love. A verse scholars say warns against mistaking temporary pleasures for eternal fulfillment. History's greatest conqueror, Alexander the Great, wept at 30 because he had no more worlds to conquer. Fast forward to 2024. Influencers chase viral fame, only to feel emptier with each follower. This isn't coincidence, it's cognitive architecture. Modern psychology reveals two drivers behind this. 1. Comparison ghosts, what your brain does. We don't evaluate happiness absolutely, but relatively. Earning 100K feels amazing until your neighbor buys a yacht. 2. Dopamine trickery, why you're addicted. Each new reward gives a chemical high, but tolerance builds. Soon, you need bigger hits just to feel normal. Enter Islam's counterintuitive solution: contentment, not passive resignation, but active gratitude. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, slept on a palm fiber mattress despite leading a nation, stating, "My comfort is in the next life." This isn't about rejecting worldly joys. It's about seeing them as tools, not treasures. But what if I told you there's a type of happiness that doesn't fade, one that grows stronger through loss and hardship? Stay till the end. The answer might radically change how you view every challenge life throws at you. In 2004, neuroscientists made a breakthrough discovery. Patients forced to rethink their purpose after paralysis often reported higher life satisfaction than before their injury. This mirrors the Islamic concept of ibtila, trials as purification. Surah Al-Baqarah states, "We will certainly test you with fear, hunger, loss, but give good news to those who are steadfast." Here's the twist. Chasing happiness directly might be the problem. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, argued that meaning, not pleasure, is our deepest drive. The Quran echoes this. "I did not create jinn and humans except to worship me." But worship here isn't just rituals, it's living with intention, seeing every act as sacred. So here's your challenge. Next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'll be happy when," pause. Ask, is this desire a ladder to the sky or a hole in the ground? Remember Alexander. Remember the influencer chasing likes. They followed society's script. Your story can be different. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Richness is not in abundance of wealth. It's the richness of the soul." True contentment? It's not about having what you want, but wanting what you have. So I leave you with this. What's your oasis? The promotion, the perfect relationship, the dream house. Now imagine taking one step back and seeing the entire desert. Because sometimes the water you crave has been inside you all along,